In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is?
Katt Williams a hero or a villain? A question that might be puzzling yet intriguing. But before we delve into that, let's understand who Katt Williams is. Born as Micah Williams in Cincinnati, Ohio, on the 2nd of September 1971, he embarked on a journey unlike most. Raised in Dayton, Ohio by Jehovah's Witness parents, he was no ordinary child. At the tender age of 3, he learned to read and was soon communicating in multiple languages, including French and Creole. His thirst for knowledge and freedom led him to emancipate himself from his parents at just 13 years old. Moving to Florida, he began a new life on his own terms, supporting himself as a street vendor. Despite facing the harsh realities of homelessness, his spirit remained unbroken. His early struggles were a testament to his resilience, marking the beginning of an extraordinary journey. The challenges of his early life were just the beginning of Katt Williams's extraordinary journey. From the streets of Florida to the stage of comedy clubs, Katt Williams took his first steps into the world of comedy. This journey was not a smooth one, but a path paved with determination and a desire for self-expression. The vibrant city of Cincinnati was where he first tested the waters of comedy. The city's clubs became his proving ground, his arena to experiment, to entertain, and to evolve. And evolve he did. Williams's unique brand of humor, a blend of sharp wit and keen observation, soon caught the attention of the nationwide audience. His performances were a breath of fresh air, a departure from the norm. They had a certain rawness, a certain charm that audiences couldn't help but be drawn to. Williams's talent did not go unnoticed, and by 1999 he had become a staple on BET's Comic View. It wasn't long before Williams took the next big step in his career. In 2006, he starred in his first comedy special, Let a Playa Play. His performances on this platform further cemented his status as a rising star in the comedy scene. Each appearance was more memorable than the last, with Williams leaving audiences in stitches with his humorous take on everyday life. Hot on the heels of Let a Playa Play came Williams' debut HBO special, The Pimp Chronicles PT1. The success of The Pimp Chronicles PT1 was a testament to Williams' talent and his ability to connect with audiences on a deep and personal level. It was the beginning of a journey that would take him from the comedy clubs of Cincinnati to the grand stages of HBO and beyond. Through it all, Williams remained true to his craft, pushing boundaries and exploring new frontiers in comedy. Katt Williams's comedic journey didn't stop at stand-up. In 2007, he co-wrote and starred in a comedy film titled Katt Williams, American Hustle. The movie garnered rave reviews and further solidified Williams's position in the comedy world. Williams didn't stop there. His second HBO special, It's Pimpin' Pimpin', hit the screens in 2008. This show was a testament to his comedic genius and earned him the title of the Best Comedy Tour of the Year by Billboard. His journey to stardom is a story of resilience, persistence, and unyielding passion for his craft. A star that continued to rise, despite the challenges, illuminating the world of comedy with his brilliance. Williams's early success marked the start of an illustrious career that would see both highs and lows. But every star has its moments of darkness. Williams too faced his share of challenges. Katt Williams has a history of legal issues. November 13, 2006. Arrested at Los Angeles International Airport for a stolen gun. June 11, 2011. Arrested for felony intimidation of a witness after an assault on a tractor driver. October 29, 2014. Arrested with Suge Knight for theft of a camera in Beverly Hills. February 29, 2016. Arrested in Gainesville, Georgia for hitting a clerk at a swimming pool store. March 23, 2016. Involved in a fight with a 17-year-old boy during a soccer game in Gainesville. Katt Williams is notable for candidly calling out fellow celebrities and comedians, accusing them of compromising their integrity for success. In January 2024, Williams was featured on former football tight end Shannon Sharpe's podcast, Club Shay Shay. This episode gained significant attention, with over 18.5 million YouTube views in less than 48 hours, for Williams' forthright and humorous discussion on various topics, including his experiences in the entertainment industry, his approach to comedy, and perspectives on fellow comedians. Katt Williams addresses the claim made by Rickey Smiley that he was originally supposed to play the role of Money Mike in the movie Friday After Next.
You let Rickey Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike.
Wait.
And Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now three quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Rickey Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base.
Additionally, he claims that Steve Harvey, Smiley, and Cedric are part of a group that works together and shares secrets in the industry. Williams defends himself against accusations of drug use and emphasizes that he speaks out against lies to protect his reputation. The underlying theme throughout is Katt Williams' insistence on the importance of truth in the comedy industry. Katt Williams discusses various comedians, particularly focusing on Steve Harvey and his interactions with other comedians like Mark Curry.
The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business, and it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good, baby, and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none.
Williams accuses Steve Harvey of stealing material and talks about the dynamics within the comedy industry, mentioning alliances and the supposed offer for him to be the fourth king of comedy. Williams expresses his refusal to join because of Harvey's treatment of Bernie Mac. He criticizes Faizon Love's comments about getting a Netflix special, highlighting that Faizon has 0 specials despite Katt having 12. He questions why individuals like Faizon, who he claims are not actively involved in stand-up, are allowed to discuss real stand-up comedians.
I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faizon liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faizon just called it straight.
Faizon said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faizon got? 0. So why is he allowed to have conversations about real stand-up people? We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all.
Katt Williams discusses Kevin Hart's rise in comedy and Hollywood, challenging the authenticity of Hart's success. He questions Hart's quick transition to a sitcom and a movie in his first year in LA, emphasizing the unusualness of such achievements.
What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Williams argues that Hart was strategically positioned and calls into question the validity of Hart's talent and experiences. He also addresses the cancellation he faced for speaking about Harvey Weinstein and points out the shortcuts some comedians take to success, contrasting it with his own journey. Williams highlights the importance of originality in the comedy industry and dismisses concerns about potential blackballing. However, Kevin Hart responded to Williams' claim with minimal concern, downplaying the situation.
I said it, and this sums it up well. Like, you don't entertain the circus, you watch it, right? And when a lion comes out and rides the bike, you don't think about it too hard. You just go, okay, that's crazy. The lion's riding the bike, and then you go home and enjoy the rest of your day.
Katt Williams suggests a divide between God's side and the other side, expressing a lack of concern for the latter. He predicts that individuals, regardless of their status, will face challenges in 2024 and asserts that all lies will be exposed. Williams mentions Diddy, T.D Jakes and others, indicating that no one will be exempt from facing consequences.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. T.D Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
Katt Williams' candid commentary within the celebrity circle struck a nerve with other public figures. Trick Daddy responds to unspecified comments made about him in a stand-up routine, expressing that there are things he could say about certain rap figures but chooses not to. He highlights a sarcastic remark from the stand-up where the comedian suggested that if Trick Daddy could own a restaurant, anyone could achieve anything. Trick Daddy criticizes the comedian for making inappropriate comments and suggests exercising discretion in public statements. Ludacris also expressed displeasure with Katt Williams for exposing other celebrities. Though he didn't explicitly state it, Ludacris recorded a freestyle video subtly implying his sentiments towards Katt Williams.
Never been Illuminati, only a Ludinati, and I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns. Yeah, that's my signature. Addiction's on the rise. Comedians check your temperature.
Throughout, Katt stresses the value of truth and realness in comedy and challenges the credibility of certain Hollywood figures. However, Katt Williams doesn't limit his commentary to fellow comedians. Katt Williams also discusses Mark Zuckerberg building a $270 million bunker and highlights the influence of wealth in enabling individuals like Zuckerberg to pursue their projects without needing permission.
Man, you see this Mark Zuckerberg building this $270 million bunker?
If you have $1 billion, we have learned that you can do whatever you want to do. When Elon Musk wants to send things in space, he don't have to ask nobody's permission. Congress don't meet. Senate don't meet. No police department got to be warned. He don't need a permit. None of that. If you got $1 billion, you do what you want to do, and then you tell them what you did.
Man.
And that's how it goes.
What he building a $270 million bunker? What do he know that we don't know, Katt?
Kim Jong-un? I don't know what you don't know. Do you understand that people that are not very bright are in charge of nuclear bombs all across the country? Mm-hmm. That's what he knows. He knows that 30% of all weapons systems are running off regular Wi-Fi. So what does that mean? That means if a solar flare or a meteor hits either one of those, literally a bomb can go off just because the system accidentally got turned off. Yeah, that's what he knows.
Williams expresses concern about individuals with average intelligence being in charge of complex and potentially dangerous technologies in the present day. Williams displays a profound understanding of politics and doesn't hesitate to share his theories about the Democratic and Republican parties.
Politics.
Never talk about it. I'm not that controversial.
Where are we headed, Katt?
This is sad. We've never been here before. We've never been at the point where neither option is good for us in real life.
No.
This is a different conversation. This is, would you rather go back with your ex or would you rather go back with the person before them?
Both bad options.
Both bad options. Like, one guy can barely put his sentences together and the other guy will put sentences together from whatever he's read or whoever told him. Like,
but how did we get here? How do we get here?
All division divides. There's no way around that. All division divides. Politics, even in the beginning when our Constitution was drawn up, the two parties was not what they had in mind.
No.
They always thought that it would be two main and another independent party. They always assumed the independent party would be just as strong as the others. A lot of that just didn't happen. And that's what I've learned more from comedy is that Republicans laugh at the exact same thing that Democrats laugh at.
He concludes by stressing the importance of recognizing the shared goal of serving the country rather than viewing the opposing side as an enemy. Williams's fearless approach to comedy has not only entertained audiences worldwide, but also sparked conversations on topics often brushed under the carpet. His bold exploration of taboo subjects, combined with his unique comedic style, has cemented his place in the annals of comedy history. Williams's ability to tackle diverse and controversial topics is a testament to his comedic prowess. His daring journey into the taboo has not only marked him as a trailblazer in comedy, but also as a beacon of courage in a world often too afraid to face its own truths. So is Katt Williams a hero or a villain? The answer, like the man himself, is complex. He's a master of comedy who's brought joy to countless people. But he's also a man who's faced controversy. Perhaps it's these very complexities that make him so captivating. Whether you view Katt Williams as a hero or a villain, there's no denying the impact he has made on the world of comedy. We welcome your thoughts on Katt Williams' career in the comments section below. Remember to subscribe to stay updated on future content. Until next time!